Hello everyone, it's Rad. Welcome to my channel Radko Tarot, and this is going to be a disclaimer that needs to stand in front of every video I do. So if this is the first time you are here, welcome. If not, and should you wish to proceed, well, you can fast forward into the reading that it is ahead of this disclaimer. But as a disclaimer, I need to advise you that this is a general reading. Of the representative star sign, and for that reason, because tarot is very personal divination tool and does require narrative, which in personal readings appear to be your question or the situation that you are describing. The general reading may or may not resonate entirely with your situation, and if it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, I do apologize for that, but I'm yeah, and I wish you the best, with the situation that you're trying to cope with. But if you wish to proceed with the personal readings, or you wish to follow me on Facebook or on YouTube, all of that, or visit my website, all of that is going to be written in the description box down below. And thank you for watching in advance. And now lay back and enjoy the video. Alright, so this is going to be Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising Weekly Tarot reading September 23rd to September 29th. And bear with me just a couple of seconds, guys, to shuffle the tarot cards, and we are to jump right into it. Alright, so the first card, which stands for the topic of your week, Aquarius, is going to be the Queen of Swords, followed by the next one, which represents the challenges that you need to overcome here. That is to be the Six of Cups. Afterwards, what we do have, it is the positive aspect of the week. That is going to be the Hierophant card. And the last one, which is the guidance the tarot is offering, we do have the Page of Swords. A very, very interesting. Yeah, it's quite of a well, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to describe it really in English. It's like a thing that someone is bullying you around, but while in reality that someone is making you a favor. But before we get how this whole thing plays out, let's run the cards one more time. We do have the Queen of Swords here as the topic of the week, followed by the Six of Cups, which stands for the challenges. Afterwards, it is the Hierophant card, which represents the positive aspect. And in the last one here, it is the Page of Swords, which stands for the guidance. All right, so Queen of Swords, the topic, it's catalyzed here by the Ten of Cups, and I could have tell you that in the second card as well, but this is just a confirmation here. So we do have a person who will truly gonna boss you around, but it's like they're not gonna give you a break. Why? It is because this person, Queen of Swords, quite emancipating one, all right? So a person who is quite in tune with the current environment, and it's quite aware of what needs to be done. It is because it's a person with a great amount of experience, okay? And the thing is that they see how things are to develop. So what I'm trying to say is that they are one step ahead, but they are from your team, Aquarius, or you both are working for the same thing, all right? Or you both are striving for the same results. Now, you are gonna take this behavior as bossing you and bullying you around. It is because you unfortunately are unable to see their perspective, the perspective of the Queen of Swords, and you cannot see or understand rather where this all is coming from. I mean, what you did wrong, okay? And nothing. It is just the worst aspect, or not the worst, but the negative aspect here of the Queen of Swords is that this person doesn't take time to explain. They just say, you gotta do it, all right? You just gotta do it. And especially that will be very tough for you if that is your supervisor, your boss, or your husband or a wife, and it's kind of like demanding certain things from you without explaining why. And that may put you in a bit of a despondent position. But what you need to know here is that this Queen of Swords, this person Queen of Swords, it is fully aware what they're causing, okay? And also they are quite capable of pushing the things through. Simply they know how to push the things through, and they're doing it. And how they know? Well, through a experience back in the days. And one more thing that these two cards may represent here is, especially if you do have scheduled appointment with medical doctor, or with a professionalist in general, you know, it could be an advisor, it could be as well a psychotherapist, for example. The treatment, or you know, the assignments, or rather like the recommendations they're gonna give you, is not gonna be something you would quite like. So the treatment may involve things that you don't like to do, you know, or the the counsel that you're gonna make with your business advisor, they're gonna tell you moves that you would not like to do, and so on and so forth. But these are the right moves, all right, or the treatment is the right treatment, and so on and so forth. So the next one is going to be the challenge, and I pretty much already covered this one with the 10 of Cups here falling to the Queen of Swords. But yet, let's see what is going to be the catalyst. That will be the Star card, and that is complete ignorance of the potential that the Queen of Swords is pushing you toward, all right? Just because you're not going to find exhilaration and enthusiasm and as well joy into the demands, the things that this person demands you to do, that doesn't mean that they don't have a positive outlook, all right? Or the end goal, rather like the achievement, is not gonna worth it. So I kind of made it sound like, you know, you do not know what you're talking about, or you don't know what you want. No, that's not what I meant here. I meant it is that how do I say it? I mean it like like you are not far-fetched focused, all right? Maybe you are a person who is more focused on the current conditions, you know, and current success, rather than thinking about what will happen 2 weeks from now, or what will happen 2 years from now. While the Queen of Swords, it is exactly focused on what will happen in the future, and it's predicting this person is predicting what will happen into the future, and is taking the precautionary measures right now, bossing you around about it, and you don't see why. And that is what caused the displeasure, the discontent that you are to experience throughout the week, the detachment as well that you're gonna have from joy, and from how can I place it, pleasure as well, of the things that you do, which normally would cause, I would say, pleasure in you of doing. And just because someone told you that you gotta do it, that is exactly the reason why you may feel like, you know, you are pushed around. So the next card, it is the positive aspect here, and that is going to be the Hierophant, followed by the 10 of Wands. So we do have a passive neutrals here, and well, let's say that you can, I don't know the word in English. It's like bypass certain rules that this person Queen of Swords is going to impose. It is like getting the easy way around, all right, that you will be able to you will be able to do. But also these two cards are pointing for you, Aquarius, that things are gonna get easier with time, and the more you work together, either career-wise or relationship-wise, with this Queen of Swords, you will start seeing where all that thing is coming from, and that will on its own accord is going to improve your mutual respect, not just only your respect into the Queen of Swords, but as well mutual respect also is going to improve the mutual a trust that you're going to have into one another. And from there, it does look like that the right conditions are going to be met, so you can, at the end of the day, have a successful relationship, or have a successful career, you know, and these kind of stuff. It is just, you know, those kind of conditions that you need to fulfill, which the Queen of Swords makes, are, like I said, the right conditions. And unless you're not, you don't tackle with them, then it doesn't look like that you're going to have such a good progress, in other words, pushing your things through. And the positive aspect is that you are going to start quickly realizing it if you are able to tame your initial frustration that you're going to have with the queen itself. And even moreover, is that that will also start opening a certain small opportunities that are peripheral. However, they're not going to address the main reason here, or the main goal that you are going to chase with the Queen of Swords, but they're just going to be kind of like a additional stuff that you may or may not take on, like a private jobs, you know, or more time to spend with friends and so on and so forth, that are, you should not feel obliged to do so. Okay. But at the end of the day, once you fully align and synergize with the Queen of Swords, you will start feeling that a great burden have been lifted off your shoulders. And the last card here, it is the guidance that Tarot is offering. We do have the Page of Swords, and it is accompanied with the Knight of Swords. So it is where you are playing the role of apprentice. Now, with these two cards, I would say that the Queen here is planning to will you something, to will you their business, to will you their car, to will you their house, let's say. But they want to see, you know, how willing you are to follow them, or rather like how dedicated you are to their cause. Additionally to that, these two cards are pointing that while it doesn't look like it, that Queen of Swords, it is an unexpected source of help of yours. I mean, this is an allegiance that you can accomplish throughout the week. And as the time passes, you cooperating with the Queen of Swords, either career or relationship wise, your word is going to be heard more and more and more, while a balanced, a type of relationship it is established in between you and her saying, because it's the queen, but it could be as well a male. All right. And finally, it looks like that this following, or rather like that performance you will do for him or for her, will also going to align with your emotions, so you ain't gonna feel bad anymore, probably at the end of the week, or some time along the way throughout the cooperation. So it's like a rough start here for what it seems that you're gonna have with this person, but you're gonna get along together very, very well, to a point that probably you will become inseparable. And I can't wrap my tongue around this word, but yeah, inseparable. So that being said, Aquarius, this was your weekly tarot reading, a September 23rd to September 29th, 2019. I hope you enjoyed it and you liked it, guys, and we're going to see each other around. Until then, bye.